Hello and welcome. You are watching Step Up Medicine's video on an introduction to respiratory physiology. Breathing might seem automatic, but behind every breath is a beautifully coordinated system designed to deliver oxygen, remove carbon dioxide, and keep your pH in check. In this episode, you'll learn the key functions of the respiratory system, the 4 core processes that make respiration possible, and why this knowledge is essential not just for exams, but for saving lives. Breathing might seem automatic, but behind every breath is a beautifully coordinated system designed to deliver oxygen, remove carbon dioxide, and keep your pH in check. In this episode, you'll learn the key functions of the respiratory system, the 4 core processes that make respiration possible, and why this knowledge is essential not just for exams, but for saving lives.
Let's break down respiratory physiology into 4 main processes. 1. Ventilation. This is the movement of air into and out of the lungs. It's driven by the diaphragm, intercostal muscles, and pressure differences. We'll explore this in detail with lung volumes next episode. 2. Gas exchange. This takes place in the alveoli, where oxygen diffuses into the blood and carbon dioxide diffuses out, all driven by partial pressure gradients. 3. Gas transport. Oxygen binds to hemoglobin. Carbon dioxide is mostly carried as bicarbonate. These gases travel through the bloodstream to and from tissues. 4. Regulation. Breathing is controlled by the brainstem, specifically the medulla and pons. Central chemoreceptors respond to CO, and peripheral chemoreceptors sense O, Colorado, and pH. If these centers are suppressed, for example by opioids, breathing can stop. Let's talk about how the lungs stay attached to the chest wall, and why that matters. Each lung is surrounded by a double-layered membrane called the pleura. The visceral pleura covers the lung itself. The parietal pleura lines the inside of the chest wall. Between them is the pleural space, filled with a thin layer of fluid. This fluid creates surface tension that holds the 2 layers together. Now here's the key. At rest, the lungs want to collapse inward. The chest wall wants to expand outward. This tug of war creates a negative pressure, about -5 centimeters of water, that keeps the lungs expanded. This is how the lungs move with the chest during breathing. But if air enters the pleural space, like in a pneumothorax, that negative pressure is lost, and the lung collapses. This lung-pleura coupling is essential to effective ventilation.
Let's recap. The respiratory system delivers oxygen. It removes carbon dioxide. It helps maintain pH balance. And it does all of this through 4 processes: ventilation, gas exchange, gas transport, and regulation. The lungs stay inflated thanks to their mechanical connection to the chest wall via the pleura. Here is a quick question to test your knowledge. Which part of the brain primarily controls rhythmic breathing? A. Cerebellum. B. Hypothalamus. C. Medulla oblongata. D. Basal ganglia. Type your answers in the comments below. If this helped clarify your basics, like and subscribe for more high-yield videos. Up next, lung volumes and capacities. Thanks for watching, and keep stepping up your knowledge.